Hello, hey, good morning, everybody. Y'all, this is going to be a quick live, because I told y'all, things are really, y'all know how the jobs are going now. They are getting stricter. But, when I find time, I do try to come and, have a chat with y'all. And I just want to tell y'all about my Pride experience. Um, y'all know, this past weekend, I ended up going to the Pride events for the first time. And I gotta say, it was very inclusive. It was a lot of fun. I do recommend anybody that, you know, tries to go to a Pride event, make sure, you bring your friends with you. And it's a lot of activities that you can participate in. Um, yeah, the drink that I had was quite strong. Um, I'm not gonna say, I had the best time with it because really, when it comes to strong drinks, I'm not like a strong drink type of person. I did ask the guy to give me a sweet out. Did I go out? Okay, yeah. I didn't know any of those other. Okay, sorry. So I went to two Pride events this past weekend. I went to the block party, and then I also went to the day at the beach. And y'all saw, most of the performances that I did get to see. Like Big Frida was nice, but I gotta say, one thing about my experience, I only saw one person that I know. You know, hey, love my pearls. What's up, boo? And that really surprised me because I thought I was gonna see a gang of folks that I know, from my area, but I didn't. So it goes to show, a lot of people may have moved, um, or they just don't go to Pride no more. Um, I saw a bunch of us though. I gotta say it wasn't just a whole lot of white people at all. Like I saw a lot of us there, but I didn't know. I didn't know any. I only knew, yeah, this one guy that I did go to college with. I saw him, but I didn't know nobody else. So I was like, really? Because at most Pride events, uh you see somebody might pop up that you ain't seen in a long time, but I guess not. This was my first Pride experience. I could have had another one back when like years and years ago. I was supposed to go to a DC Pride, and I wish I did because I think that would have been like a blowout experience. Miss Darlings, what's up, boo? Miss Darlings, it's good to see you again, darling. Yeah, my baby love my pearls. Yeah, yeah, so I just gotta say, y'all, for real, like, I'm gonna be straight up. Go to Pride if you ever want to go to a Pride event. Make sure you go with friends because you may not see anybody that you know. Like, I really didn't. I was like, dang, I don't. It was one person, y'all, just one. Um, I guess everybody else was um with their boo girl, like with that boo. It was very much. I'm telling you, this week was giving that song Kaya, y'all. That y'all remember that one where Kaya was like, "Yeah, keep effing around, bitch. You gonna be alone." That's what it was. I was like, oh my God. You need to, everybody just scrap onto your boo. Get you a boo and hold on to them. Because yeah, I just said, look, I didn't know those people. I didn't. Um, but yeah, other than that, Molly, what's going on, Molly? Yes, Molly. Other than that, though, I feel that Virginia, Hampton Roads Pride does give. It serves. You can tell that it was structured right because you know how this some I know some events and stuff don't be right. No, I am going to give it to the way that event was um put together. It was nice. Like I can't say the parking was expensive, but it was worth it. It was worth it for I'll say eat before the Pride event though, because I didn't know where people was getting this food from. I saw somebody had fries, and then I was like, "Where's the food at, child?" I didn't see no food, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, all I saw was a bar, and I said, "Well, I should have got a protein bar because y'all, I stayed mostly the whole time though. I did when I was at the beach. I stayed, yeah, and my booty was sore. You know when you pop locking. Because Big Frida was up there and they was up there pot locking. I said, "Oh, I can't do it today." They got up there and yeah, it was like a twerk contest. They had everybody in a row. You know how Big Frida do. Um, so yeah, that ended up happening. But by then I was worn out. But it was a big like it was really centered around I feel dancing and just feeling free. I saw couples. I did. I saw, people embracing each other, and I thought that was nice. Um, the block party. It was the block party. I loved the way it was structured. Um, Hampton Roads did their thing. They did, but oh, thank you, Molly. You said I'm glad you went to Pride. Was it a black Pride or a regular Pride? Oh, it was a regular Pride, Molly. But I did. I saw a lot of diversity though. Like a lot of uh, black people were there. Like they were. They. It was. We were there. Yes, I was. I was like, okay. Yes. I saw a lot of. I'm telling you, a lot of us at the block party and at the beach. So I was. I was nice. I thought that was really nice. Yeah. So it wasn't no like us scattered. No, most of us was there, and I was surprised. That's why I was surprised that I didn't see more people that I knew. I said, "Dang, I don't know this crowd of gays." I didn't know. I was, really surprised at that. Um, I only saw that one guy that I went to college with. Corrine, what's up, boo? Yeah. Oh, look at Molly. You said Brian is unhinged. We haven't heard anything. I think from Brian though, y'all, since after the surgery, I think he said he had surgery. Yeah. So I give Pride. I'm gonna go ahead and get my rating. My rating now. I give it a solid 8 because it was well put together. If anything, I wish I had saw more people that I knew. Um, because I feel like on the level of Pride should be like a reunion on certain things, but I guess shoot, I guess people ain't gay. Y'all, people ain't gay no more. People that I knew ain't gay. I must have knew a lot of trade. Now Voodoo was asking me about the trade. I didn't see any trade, Voodoo. I saw this one guy when I got out the car. I was like, "Oh, where he going?" Oh, he. Now let me tell you, I saw this one guy when I was at the block party. Y'all, I don't know where they went. They didn't go to the block party, but they was coming back. When I was coming back, I said, "Oh, is that the trade?" Y'all, it's hard to find a trade these days. They are well hidden, and I'm too goofy for trade. I'm gonna tell you right now, I am way too goofy for trade. So I don't know what to do with them. Miss Dollins, you said row. Maybe Mr. Tim and Lemon will cover San Antonio, San Francisco Pride. Oh my God. See, look, Miss Dollins has already started. Hey, ODS. Oh, you said, was it a Black Pride event, row? Because that makes a difference. You know what, ODS? I'm gonna tell you, like, it was a lot of us there. But I don't think, no, it was definitely not like a full on Black Pride. So yeah, I would have got that from DC. Yeah, you know how they let have in DC, because during these like no, it wasn't, because they gets down and nasty at a all black gay pride. So no, because they had to structure this one, like, because the guy Billy Billy usually the guy that performs with Billy the Goat, um usually Billy does a whole little Janet Jackson type thing, where he let the guy get on top of him and ride him and stuff. He didn't do that, so I was like, oh yeah, this is structured. They said not over here. They said this, like, that ain't about to happen over here. So yeah, they said the girls had to they had to lay low. They couldn't get real frisky. So yeah, no, this was more diverse. This was a diverse pride. Yeah, because I didn't see none of us. ODS, I saw one guy that I was, I kind of, started my old gay scene around. Like, me and him used to kind of surface around, seeing each other at the clubs and all of that. I said, dang, you the only one I'm gonna see today. So I was surprised at that. Oh, Molly said trade is usually the security guards and the police at the Pride. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you, Molly. Yeah, I saw a security guard too that I was kind of looking. I was like, oh, okay now. He was kind of, big and had a little bulk in him. I said, yes. Oh, you said not Billy Goat Porter. Was it by the water? I went last year in Norfolk. Oh, so ODS, you went to the park. Yeah, that was the event that I missed. I probably should have went to that one, because usually that one is a lot more of us, like, really there, because Norfolk, that's where a lot of us are. But this one was at VA Beach. Yeah, Virginia Beach. Yeah, so Virginia Beach is like real. Um, it's real mixed. You may get a little Latino crowd, and then we'll come about. But usually, we coming from, like Norfolk and Portsmouth, all of that. So yeah, I really wish I could have went to the one on Saturday, the one at the park. But when I heard about the beach, I said, "Ooh, the beach." So yeah, it was. I'm glad that I saw Big Frida though. Like, Big Frida, seeing her in person, I like, she was really. Big Frida was a very, like real pretty. Like, because I was really up there. Y'all saw I was like really right there, and her hair was on point. I said, you got to do it, Big Frida. And just losing her lover, I know, she still performed top tier. Like, she gave us every bit, all of her songs. She was really delivering. And I just, wish the best for Big Frida, because I know how hard it must be to lose, somebody that you love dearly. That was her partner. So, I feel for her. Oh, definitely the police. I should have got me a policeman. Yeah, y'all, because I sure was looking. I was like, "Ooh, who is that?" I like him in that caramel complexion. He was like a little husky, but I was like, "Oh, I don't know." I should have. So yeah, Molly done set me. Okay, Molly. Yeah, because see, we got to know about this trade. Who the trade is? Trade is usually the security guards and The police at the Pride. I wasn't even looking at the police. The police won't give in. Mm, most of the police that was walking around, it won't nothing. I couldn't do nothing with them. But the ones that was at the block party, yeah. I saw one in particular. But yeah, no, the police, y'all, they won't serve it. The police was serving YMCA. That's what I'm gonna say. The policeman from YMCA. I can't do him. From the village people. But yeah, so I say definitely just bring friends. But yeah, that one, like ODS said, I want to go to an all black pride. Yeah, that would be my next one. Um, yeah, so yeah, it was. Oh, the looks. People were definitely serving. I feel in the looks department. They were really giving pride. Um, Yeah, y'all know. Shoot, the people in Virginia, they gets down. They people in Virginia, they be at the gym 1 minute, then they come in, they be ready to show their bodies. So yeah, people was having bodies. Now I got to say, this is what turned me on, y'all. The DJ, what was her name? I followed her too. Y'all, she had a body. But I don't know why this white girl, like for real, she had a Keisha body. It was something about her. Them lesbian white girls. I said, oh, it was like her body was given. I it was like she had a swimsuit. She looked like a Sports Illustrated supermodel body. Like I said, oh, I know she about to get it. I know she about to get it tonight. Cause what was her name? Zahara? Cause she was like the DJ for most of the time, and she had like these angel wings. When she had when they let her do her performance, but y'all, that was a fine white girl right there. Usually a white girl don't capture me like that, but she had a nice body. She had you could tell almost at the abs, and it was something about her. If I could, I would show her to y'all. I said, "Why is this white lady turning me on like this?" I was real focused on her. I couldn't believe it. But then one of Big Frida dancers, y'all, I thought I knew her. I was like, "Who is this lady that's serving?" She's actually in my thumbnail of the Big Frida. She's the one. I thought I knew her too. Castro, good morning. Hey there. Hope you're doing well, Castro. So yeah, y'all. I just wanted to come and just tell y'all about my Pride experience. I'm glad ODS, as well as Molly, did ask me that question. So yeah, I would go to what I would want to go to next is a all black gay pride. That's the one that I wanted to go to. I'm telling you, I would have saw some folks then. Trade in the corner. Trade would be in the corner. You can't find that trade. The trade was, I guess, lined up outside by the bathrooms. If y'all want, because my who was asking for trade? Buddha was asking about the trade. It was lined up like they was the Latino gang right there. The thugs. I'm like, okay. And I saw a thug. He was in there right there. They be by the bathroom smoking and stuff. Ain't nobody got time for them. I had to go back into the event. I'm like, who is these? What are these niggas up here? Yeah, so and Latinos. So yeah, they was right there on the curve. Cause they wouldn't dare go inside. But yeah, so the DJ was serving. I'm gonna have to look. I need to start looking her up on where she was going next. I forgot what she was headed to next. But yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on her. Cause I don't know why, y'all. I'm telling you, that white girl, she turned me on. Maybe I wonder if she was a man. I wonder though. She could have been in a transition. But I don't know. It was something about her. Like, cause she was like butch though. She was a butch white girl, you could tell. You could tell that she take that role, but she still had that feminine side to her though. Like her body was was feminine, but she still had like like I ain't gonna just say no, not Ellen. Who is you remember Anne Heche? Yeah, she was like she had like that Anne Heche. Anne Heche, but like, yeah. Oh no, hold on. Ruby Rose. That's what she was serving. Yes, she was serving Ruby Rose. But she had like she was pretty. Y'all, I'm telling you, it was something. She was definitely serving. It was something about her. Yeah, so y'all, I just wanted to come and just yeah, get at y'all. The white lady done turned me on. The DJ. But y'all know sometimes the DJ. It's maybe some of those DJs. Some DJs they really do. They make you wonder. A lot of the DJs do. Yeah, and oh, I saw Coco, y'all. Coco from SWV. Y'all, she is so pretty in person too. Her son performed, right? And her son is a part of the LGBT community. Like and he was a nice chocolate drop, but Coco was so pretty, y'all. Yes, y'all know I love Coco. I said, look at Coco in person, y'all. She was giving black don't crack. Her skin. I said, oh yes, Coco. Yeah, I was so happy to see her. And they brought her out on the stage too. Like she came out on the stage, and she introduced her son, and he's a nice little performer. He was given Tevin Campbell. I said, okay, now Coco loves her gay son. I said, yes, baby, please. She was singing a song like because we were she was right there and she was singing the song as he was performing. And I said, yes, Coco, you better support him. You better support your son, boo. Yes, so Coco is in fact her son LGBT, and Coco is beautiful. I said yes, y'all. I was so happy to see Coco right here. Have no fear. Right here. Yes, y'all. No, yeah, that was definitely a highlight of my day on the beach at the Pride event to see Coco from SWV. I said, yeah, very, very pretty, y'all. I'm telling you, she is a very enchanting woman. So, y'all, I guess that's it. I do have a book that I know you're like, boy, if you don't read this book, y'all, for real. I tried to read this book before. We're gonna read. And I'm gonna do it for real. We gonna get through this book. I wanna get through this prison book, y'all. Because it's very important. It's a it's this book called Delaware County Prison. Because you just don't know in this type of world. You can get framed real quick and you just may be doing a stance in jail. This book contains some valid information of a guy who went to jail and he was a gay man. And all this trade up in this book, y'all, I got to read it. So I'm gonna read it. This is for sure. Yeah. I've been trying to read this book for years to y'all. Oh no, I read it before, y'all. It was like a long time ago, but I did not get through it. I'm gonna get through it this time for real. And I know I may get cussed out because I'm like, I know you're like, boy, you didn't even finish the one that we were supposed to have been doing. I am very sorry about that, y'all. Ish happens. Y'all gotta get me on this. Ish happens. Oh, and then y'all, I will be getting don't y'all like in this avatar, my hair looks okay right here, right? Now y'all said, boy, if you don't go to a salon, I will. I'm going to be going to a salon though, y'all. I want to keep my curly style. I really want to keep curly hair. So I have found a salon here in Virginia that works on curly styles. And I will be going there because I guess y'all said, Ro, you just don't be So I'm gonna see what they can do. But I wanted to let my hair grow a little bit more. I just wanted to have more hair for them to work with. But yeah, I'll be going there though, y'all. So that's it though, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and head back in. Yeah, I'm gonna head back in here to work. But I'm glad I was able to come and discuss just a little bit of what I felt about Pride. Um, Green said, try a hair school. Oh, okay, boo. Yeah, I looked up this place. What is it called? Versus. It's a place called Versus that specializes in curly hair. So I just may try them. And they don't have a whole lot of rough reviews. For the most part, the only rough review they had was somebody that had straight hair that was in there. And even the person with straight hair said they think they specialize in curly hair. So I think they should be able to do something with my hair. Cause I got a new beeswax, and that beeswax works, y'all. It works wonders. The other day, if y'all was looking at my hair, I didn't style it right. Like it was just that style. Because look, I spent over an hour and a half on my hair. So, oh, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry, it was noise in the background, y'all. So yeah, I spent over an hour, almost 2 hours on my hair. So I'm telling you, I got the curly in it, but I just didn't style it right. Because I was just like, "Ooh, look at my curls." But as you can see in this picture, I end up fixing it, and my curls came in. Yeah. So y'all, you said a hair school is cheaper. Get a consultation. Yeah, I do want to get one of those, boo. Yeah, Kareem, I do want to get a consultation, and just kind of see where somebody may feel my hair journey to be going. Um. So yeah, I'm gonna look into that option. Yeah, I know. I think ODS said he had somebody too. Um, that I may can kind of go to. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'll probably get braids too, and I'll just see. I'm gonna see where it takes me. Sorry, y'all. They are making a lot of noise today. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head out of here though. Y'all, we just gonna see where all this goes. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna get into this book. I mean, this don't make no sense. This is a memoir. And I've been wanting to serve y'all this book of this guy who went to jail because he really went fully in on his experience in jail and how he survived um a 8 month sentence. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. And I appreciate everybody. I hope y'all let me know as well how y'all feel about the whole Pride experience. If you've ever been to a Pride, um, I know my next one, if I'm ever able, I want to go to an all black gay pride. Yeah. So, all right. I'll be talking to y'all soon. Peace out. And thank you. Thank y'all so much for coming in.